Hey everyone, it's Jim, and today I want to talk a few things before I get to my next project that you're pretty much watching this video about. First off, I want to say welcome to my new subscribers. At this point of this video being made, I now have 385 subscribers. I want to thank those who subscribe to me. I actually want to give a shout out to Vegeta8259, and I want to say thank you for your shout out, and I'm really humbled, to be honest. I'm not the greatest person in this building thing or building models or anything like that, but I just want to say thank you, and I hope that people will enjoy my builds, pretty much. I've been thinking about this for the last couple weeks. I haven't done a build in a while, except for snap builds. Like for instance, this is what I just did recently. I was bored and I pretty much built the Fenice Rincita. I'm butchering the name, but I just did a little detailing here. Like, it's mostly snap fit, but I did detail like the skirts and all that, but that's something else. That's not what this video is about. The video that I'm doing today is actually for a somewhat of a custom build, or custom paint, I should say, for the Master Grade RX-0 02 Unicorn Gundam 02 Banshee. This one comes with the armed arm parts. I forget the names, but they're on the side here, so we'll go over that in a second. I think I've already done an unboxing for this, but let me go over this really quick. Pretty much nice little front splash here. Very nice look. Plus, I like how behind it has the unicorn mode. Just shows it off right there. And on the side here, we actually get parts, or it shows you like different abilities of this kit. It shows you the psycho frame, the head, and pretty much shows you what the psycho frame looks like with the armor on. And to be honest, I'm not liking how clear it looks. I know it sounds weird, but I'm just not digging how it looks. So I'm going to do a little bit different to it. It also shows you the markings, and the cockpit opens, and you can even have beam sabers for this. You can hold in one hand and come out on the arm on the other side. And this is how it looks out of the box, with all the decaling and just snap built. So this originally was 5,500 yen. I think I paid about 60 for this. You can look at my past video from a couple weeks ago when I was in Fairfax. It's like probably around like past Easter. I got this, but I'm happy. I got it from I think it was Hobbyworks down in Fairfax. I could be wrong. Just go back to that video and look at it. Anyway, let's continue on. We got this droid mode, unicorn mode, and the actual names of this are Armed Armor BS and Armed Armor VN. I think this is a beam smart gun and a vice negator. I could be wrong. If you put in the comments below what it is. I'm terrible with remember names for this stuff. It just looks badass. Okay. So now we got all that done. Let's do a quick unboxing here. as you can tell here, I've already kind of looked at it already, but here's the manual. You get about, oh, before I get to that, this is the parts for the quote-unquote gold parts. Yeah, they're definitely going to be changed already. And then you get 3 plates of the cycle frame. They give you new parts to put on here because it's a little bit different from the original RX-0 Gundam, Unicorn Gundam, because I actually had the HD cage version, but it hadn't held up over the test of time, so you get a lot of these dark navy blue parts for the armor. Very nice detail. This is pretty much the same as a regular unicorn kit, so I'm not really going to divulge too much into this because you guys probably seen enough reviews of this. But oh yeah, I forgot to put those parts. I'll have to go back with that in a second. Here I go. Black parts, of course. Which I do have an idea what I'm going to do with these, so I just gotta pretty much make sure I get everything good here. Actually, let me check something here. Okay. As you can tell, this is actually a different color from the inner frame, so this is another card I have to go over. More of the parts and some decals, stickers, and whatnot. And dry transfers. And more inner frames and armor parts. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much into this, because you've probably seen Robert 184s and various other unboxings of this and reviews. So I'm not going to divulge too much into this. But I will. There we go. Take a few parts. Take a few trees and just keep them out for now. And do a little something you'll see soon. Alright. Alright, so you got the manual. And we skip right to the parts part. But yeah, we got your pretty much fictional stuff about the kit. And continuing on, we actually now have the parts pages. There's going to be a lot of parts not going to be used on here. Like on the shield here. You get all the almost all the parts, I should say, for the shield, but you don't get the connector, which is kind of bumming, but you can steal it from another kit or something. Or you can always order the part through a part system. You just gotta remember the parts. But anyway, let's continue on. Pretty much tells you how, where you start, the table of contents, what you build first. And then tells you how to follow the instructions, how to apply dry transfers, and how to cut things on here. So pretty much the first part, you're going to be building the body, which I like about this type of manual. It actually has on the top here, tells you what plates you're going to need. So I wish they would highlight the areas like some kits do of what parts you will need off that tree. And once you get that done, you get onto the head unit, then the arm units, which are pretty much unique on each side. Like the right hand is the beam smart gun, and the left hand is the claw hand. Then you get to a nice color splash page here. And once we get past that, we get to our shoulder armor. Then you apply the head and the arms with the shoulder armor. Then you build the waist and the legs. They're pretty much a carbon copy off the original Unicorn Gundam. So I'm not going to divulge too much. Going back with the Unicorn Banshee here, you got the backpack. Excuse me. And the final assembly with the connector base. And it tells you here how to transform him, which is pretty self-explanatory. This one you gotta pop parts off and flip it around and then reapply parts. But this kit's gonna be in destroy mode the whole time, so I don't have any plans of transforming this kit. Then you get to the waist. Oh, you saw the arms, then the waist, then the legs, and finally the backpack. On this page is pretty much where you put all the decals, and nice color splash page of the back. But let's go back here to the middle and talk about the colors I'm going to be doing. So, give me one moment. Now you're wondering why I took that little stop there and I have these plates out. Well, I'm going to be going over the colors. This is pretty much, well, except for one color I forgot to add. There we go. Now, this is all the colors that you get for this kit. I've been looking at it for a while and I've been wanting to do a mix of colors. For instance, like the blue, or this navy bluish that you get right here. This is actually going to be, I've been looking at this for a while. I have this in my collection and it's a good blue, and I used it on a kit before, my Talgies actually. So I was like, you know what, let me try it on this one. I'm going to try this blue, what is it? US Navy Blue Angels blue. Which is pretty nice actually. So it's going to be a little bit lighter than this normal blue. But I thought I'd give it a try. If not, I could probably call an audible later on and get a darker blue. We'll see. The next part, which is actually the V fin here, or the this plate here, which has, which way is this? Here we go. This plate, which is pretty much all the quote-unquote gold of this kit. I thought, why not? And actually make it gold with pale gold. It's a nice shine to it. Gives a nice little, as I said, shine. But I think it looked nice for this, or for that color. The inner frame, I'm going to go with my tried and true favorite color, steel. This part, which pretty much is the thrusters and the waist area, and like, looks like, yeah, the seat and neck area, and of course thrusters, as I said, that will be their aluminum. Black parts, I'm actually going to probably cheap out on this and just do this and be done with it. But I'm going to use Alclad Gloss Black Base. Oh, of course, what I'll do before or what I'm going to be using with this, is I will be sanding everything, go over it, paint the gloss black, see if there's any more sanding I'll be doing, and do a second layer to complete it. And I do have a second bottle just in case if I run out, because I'm going to be mostly doing all this in Alclad. Except for that. That'll be in the, like a WIP primer. And finally, or not really finally, but the Psycho parts. These, I'm not really enjoying the how clear they look. I mean, they're nice, don't get me wrong. It's like a orangey yellow that's supposed to be. But I'm not really digging it, so yeah, these are going to be changed into copper. It's a nice little offset from the gold, so that'll look very nice. Or comparison, or it'll look nice with the gold. Let's just say that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the inner frame, the Psycho frame, and with everything, I'm going to gloss coat it with this clear coat. Or as it says on here, gloss clear coat from Alclad. As you can see, I'm using mostly Alclad products and one Mr. Hobby. I've been very happy with Alclads for the last several years, and they're my tried and true paints. I really enjoy these. They're not cheap, but they're great. I would highly suggest them. So, yeah, I thought I would let you guys see what I'm going to do. I'll have work in progress videos up in the next week or so. Going to get a little bit hectic where I am because of work and other things. But I will try to get my next video up soon, which will be of a painted parts, hopefully. But I will do as much as I can. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let's get started painting the Unicorn Banshee.